So, I'm gonna talk about a conversation that's been going on for years. Rather it's who's the hottest superhero, baddest, best looking, the conversation always stayed the same. But I've been noticing a trend. It's always the women we're talking about. Nobody want to talk about the good looking men in these comments. So we're gonna be addressing everybody in this video. Everybody getting the love from me today. I like to make sure everyone feels included. I'm a stand-up guy. I'm for everybody. And who wants to watch a video 30 other dudes made anyway? That's why in this video, inclusion is key. And what better way than to start off the video than by going in raw and starting off with the one and only.
White cool but a pecan, thick bitch Puerto Rican, take you out to Paraguay.
Now, it's no secret I liked Wonder Woman as a kid. Back when I used to be watching Justice League Unlimited, I'll be just wondering, when is she gonna get more screen time? Just to the fit, the thighs, the hair, the earrings, everything was perfect with Wonder Woman. And then when I saw the episode Kid Stuff, I fell more in love with her. I was like, wait, she got a little flirtiness to her. She was like, wait, no, I'll go with Clark. Wait, no, maybe I'll go with Banner. Bruce. I was like, okay. And then I remember back when I was watching the Wonder Woman movie live action, I was like, it reminded me of a girl I went to elementary and middle school with. And I was like, damn, even though I sold that, I'll be thinking about the future, me and her getting married and all that. And I'll be like, ooh, and she reminded me of this character from the live action I was watching. I was a very imaginative kid back in the day. Let's just move on to the next pick. Whoa, what is that? Look in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it is. We all know Superman was the Gojo before Gojo, the Kakashi before Kakashi. And before y'all come in the comments, hey, this kinda zesty. Why you talking about another man like that? First of all, shut your bitch. And second of all, I think pointing out when another dude looks fine is normal. You do it, I do it, everyone do it. Yes, we do it. And here y'all come. Bro, who's we, bro? Stop lying. Bro, you've seen a dude and known he was competition, bro. You know he looked fine. You can look at a dude and know he competition, right? And you know when your homeboy is chopped because you say it every time. Why are you lying? And I know it's true because me and my homeboy had an argument way back in the day about whose homeboy was finer. It might be too late to say the context behind that, but I don't think no amount of context will save it. And let's be honest, we all wanted Superman to save us out of a building, lifting us up like a hero by our legs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just me? Okay. Now, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little excited to talk about this next pick right here. You know, the one and only. Now, to be honest with you, I never even watched The Boys. I just looked at Stargirl, thought she was really hot, and needed to make an entrance in this video. Also, I thought her and Olivia Holt were the same person. I guess they weren't. I saw the Hard Eyes movie, so I was like, hey, ain't that Stargirl? And then I did the research. But that don't matter to me. They're both certified baddies. Then we got a special one here. You know that girl. Oh, Mera. Would I even start with you? Have you seen her in the comics? Ooh, the live action. You don't like Amber Heard? Who cares, bruh? Have you not seen her? Like, she's like Ariel on steroids. The good kind. I plan with her. The curvature, the hair, way she just, just brings out the masculinity in me. And it's just like, ooh, let me take you to a fine cuisine, 5-star restaurant, girl. That's all you deserve. You know, Mera, the finest, top 5 finest in the DC universe. Almost said Marvel. Please forgive me for that, Mera. Let me not disrespect you like that ever again. You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's move on. So I got a pick I feel like, in my opinion, is a little slept on. You know, that girl, She-Hulk.
Oh shit.
Now, to clarify, I'm not talking about the She-Hulk from the live action. That is trash. I would never watch that. That She-Hulk is, nah, get that out of here. But the She-Hulk from the comics? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, I want to lay back and let the, you know, the woman have the masculine role. You know, like, look at how she moving, man. I want her to pick me up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want her to have that 10 times strength. Do whatever she can to me. What's going on? And the fact she can transform at will to her human state, to her Hulk form, 10 times better. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we in the mood for, if she in in the mood to be the man of the house, I like to say, man, go ahead, do that She-Hulk form, and then we get right straight to it, man. Whatever the queen wants. At ease, my sister. At ease, my sister. As Dr. Umar would like to say, man. At ease, my queen. And speaking on giant things, my man Galactus. Just so if the World Eater wasn't enough, he just so happened to decide to have a daughter. And, well, Galacta, oh my god. It's like if you took She-Hulk and made her 300 times bigger, planet size. It's like, what more could a man ask for? She also just so happens to have a bug-eating parasite, meaning she's always hungry. And you know I'm always ready to deliver, baby. What do you want for dinner today? Earth? Mars? Jupiter? The world is yours. This character is even more slept on than She-Hulk. Before y'all come, man, you didn't even know who Galacta was before Marvel Rivals. So, I knew she was a baddie the first time I saw her, right? She's the narrator of the game. Put some respect on her name. I know her now, don't I? I don't want to ever hear you say that again. Get out of my chat. And for anyone that agrees with that guy, 9,000 slashes for you, tickle their feet, and ban them. Don't worry, Galacta. That's not even the bare minimum I'm willing to do for you. As the narrator of a game, I know your job is really backbreaking, and I'm willing to relieve as much stress as possible. That's right, girl. I just applied to be the new narrator for Marvel Rivals. You can rest up now, queen. At ease, my sister. Go ahead and sit down somewhere, man. I'll be with you in the meantime. Hold on, let me practice some of my lines. Once you're inside the area, you'll be able to take control of it. 10 more seconds. Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Double KO. Wow, that's 3. Whoa, 4 in a row. Oh, okay, we're done with this. I think you get the point, though. I'm willing to do whatever it takes for these females. I'm the man they needed in their life. And I'm willing to do anything for them. Couple honorable mentions to my girl Blackfire. You know, she deserves the recognition too, girl. You know, I'm gonna wrap this up though. I got a couple dates to go on, especially with my girls. Word, word.
Me and you are meant to be. I'm not making this shit up. You getting sexier and sexier, and you single. You live in your bed. You are for me. Your friends is not ratchet as shit. You don't hang with thotties. You ain't always in the club. You taking nice pictures. You know what I'm saying? I want you. I want you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Wait, Jada, you know I was only talking about those other girls. They don't actually mean nothing to me. You can't leave me like this. It wasn't like that. You know I always watched your shows. You the love of my life, girl. What you mean you gonna leave me? Those girls don't mean nothing to me, girl. You know, I only be talking big game because, you know, it's entertainment. But you can't leave me. I'm Bratz forever and ever.